Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tresnani. I'm with my friend
Isam.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you guys. So right now I'm gonna talk about something exciting. So Isam, can you tell me where are you from and what do you do?
So my mom is from Spain. I mean, my mom is from a Spanish part in Morocco that belongs to Spain, so it's still in North Africa.
Yeah.
And my father was from Morocco.
Yeah.
But I was born and raised in Belgium.
Interesting.
And currently based in Dubai.
Before we talk about something exciting, we actually meet in Bali, right? In the co-working space at BeWork, and he also stay in Dubai. So, what a coincidence!
Yes.
Okay, so can you share with the people out there at home about your story and like what do you do every day?
So I'm an actor and a voice actor.
Yeah.
So I do dubbing in French.
Okay.
So when you watch American movies or TV series, do you guys have dubbing in Bahasa? Like if you watch an American movie, do you have like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I do, but in French. Like Steven Spielberg movies, Baz Luhrmann, like big American production, House of the Dragons, stuff like that.
I'm gonna play your voice.
Yeah, you can actually.
Yeah.
And also acting. So I did the TV series in Belgium for Warner Bros.
Yeah.
In French.
Yeah.
And Netflix TV series, Amazon Prime Video, HBO.
Interesting.
And I did a Indian TV series. So I'm the first Belgian Moroccan actor to act in Indian TV series.
Okay.
It didn't come out yet.
Okay.
And I did a movie in Thailand, and I did a Greek movie, and in 1 month, inshallah, I will do a German TV series.
Why you choose Dubai?
The other thing that I do a lot is traveling the world. So I'm planning to visit every country on the planet.
Okay.
And so I travel a lot. And Dubai is kind of the center of the world.
Yeah.
So I'm in between Asia.
Asia and Europe. Yeah.
I love to go to Asia. I come a lot to Indonesia.
Okay.
I love Indonesia. I go a lot to Japan, which I love, and I go very often also to Thailand.
Oh.
So I'm in between.
Okay, tell me why you love Indonesia. You need to have the reason, 3 reasons.
People, food, and landscapes. Everything is nice in Indonesia.
Okay, tell me what's your favorite food?
I mean, classic like nasi goreng, mie goreng.
Just nasi goreng?
I love satay.
Okay, what else?
I don't really know the names.
He's lying.
No, I love Indonesia. I love Indonesian food. I love people. People are amazing.
What about Indonesian women?
They're beautiful women here. Look at you.
Guys, if you're single, he's looking for a wife.
Yes.
Okay, anyway. So, where did you study?
I studied business economics.
Okay.
So I graduated in Belgium and I received a scholarship to study in the Netherlands and the US.
Okay.
Then I came back and I started working as a freelance in the UAE and Saudi Arabia in events. But like big events.
So
for the government and stuff.
So you study business, right? Economic. And why you end up working as actor? Entertaining.
Okay. Deep down, I always wanted to be an actor. Okay. But I'm a North African, born and raised in Europe. And my father died, Allah rahmu.
Yeah.
So my mom raised us. We didn't have much money, right? I grew up in kind of a hood.
Okay.
So all I wanted is to live. I wanted to leave my hood. I wanted to leave Belgium.
Yeah.
Because I never really felt at home, as they never made me feel at home. Right? They call us the children of immigrants, even though I was born and raised in Belgium. And they're probably always gonna see me like this. That's how they call us. And especially now, it's a hard time for Muslims and Arabs and stuff like that.
Muslim?
So, alhamdulillah, yeah.
MashaAllah.
And so I always kind of wanted to leave. And it happened when I got a scholarship, thanks to the Belgian government. I'm also lucky I was born there. So I faced racism and I faced discrimination. But also I'm very lucky that I was born in this country that could give me good education, free education. And so I will never deny that and will never forget that.
Okay.
But also this discrimination, and because I grew up in a kind of bad area,
Yeah.
you know, with the dealers and stuff.
Yeah.
So it always made me want to leave. So I always wanted to travel and discover the world.
Oh, okay.
And I traveled back then. 2012, I traveled to Dubai
Yeah.
because they started to have very cheap airlines, like low-cost airlines.
Okay.
So for about $40, I could go to Dubai.
Okay.
And I found a place back then. Dubai was very cheap. It was not
Really?
yeah, it was not a hype like now. There was no taxis. So I met people, and one day there was the film festival in Dubai,
Okay.
and I went there.
Okay.
So I had a suit.
Oh.
Yeah, I managed to find a suit, and I went to the festival, but I had no tickets to enter. So I had to sneak in.
Okay.
But I was used to that, because also back in the days when I wanted to go to the cinema, I didn't have money, so I used to sneak to watch movies.
You really start from zero.
Yeah. I had only my mom, and she worked hard, and I have a big family, so I was sharing my bedroom with my brother.
Okay.
Anyway, so I am kind of used to sneaking in places when I don't have money and I really want to do something.
Wow.
So that day it was the closing ceremony of the film festival, and I remember I was so confident. I was like, I need to be confident. I just need to walk in, and no one is gonna ask anything. It's a super private party. One of the sheikh was there. I remember Eva Longoria was there.
Yeah.
Like big American actors.
Wow.
If you don't have a ticket, you cannot enter.
Okay.
But when you want something, as Paulo Coelho says,
Yeah.
when you want something,
Just do it.
the entire universe conspires to make your dream come true, or something like that.
Interesting.
So anyway, I knew I was gonna enter this party, but I didn't know how. And just like in a movie, I'm in the parking lot. I remember it was in Zero Gravity in Dubai,
Okay.
and I go to enter the party, and a guy pops up from nowhere, and he's like, I have an extra ticket, who wants it? And I swear to God, and he was right in front of me, so I took it directly and I entered. Anyway, so I go to the party. It's crazy food everywhere, like crazy buffet.
And you were
food.
alone?
I was alone, yeah.
Okay.
But I met few people before,
Yeah.
and I just pretended that I was invited to the party.
Okay.
And anyway, when I go out, I meet these two ladies,
Okay.
and one of them was actually the organizer of the festival.
Okay.
And I remember I pretended I don't speak French. They speak French.
Okay.
Anyway, they found out, and she told me I made this festival. So we stayed in touch, and a few years later, she called me and she said, hey, I know you do some events and stuff, like you studied. Do you want to do events? So that's how I started doing events in Dubai. But about the movie industry, that was the first question, actually.
Yeah,
Sorry.
right.
So about the movie industry, in Brussels now, I left the hood. I live in a very good area. I live in front of the monument.
Okay.
So I live in the very center, and it was the Brussels International Film Festival.
Okay.
And one of my close friend calls me and he's like, hey Sam, are you in Belgium? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you in Brussels? I'm like, yes, because he knows I travel a lot. And I'm like, yes, I'm in the center. I'm at home actually. And he's like, oh, please, can you come? There is an audition. It's like, they put up a tent
Yeah.
in the city, and you can just go, and there is a casting director, and you can just go and do auditions. Okay. So, but they needed to be 3.
Okay.
And they were only 2, so he called me. He said, "Yeah, please, we need a 3rd person. Can you come? They're gonna close it. It's gonna finish." So I run there and I do the audition. And a few days later, someone calls me.
Okay.
There is an audition. Do you want to come? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I didn't even ask what it is, what is it for, anything. So I just go to the audition. He sends me the lines. I go to the audition, and the next day I receive a call from him, and he said, "Congratulations, you got the part." And that's how I ended up on Netflix. So my first ever audition, I got a part in a show called Rough Diamonds that you can watch on Netflix, because it's an original.
I'm gonna put here. Okay.
It's an original Netflix show.
Yeah.
It was a small part. I think I'm in 1 or 2 episodes.
Okay.
But that's how I started. And then I did another audition for a Warner Bros. TV series.
Yeah.
And I got the part, one of the main characters. So I'm in 3 seasons of it. And then I got an agent, and that's how it started.
Okay. Talking about you pretend, right? Yeah. And then you believe that universe will support you, right? When you believe it, you will get it, right? I
truly believe that, yeah.
So,
I don't believe it, I know it.
Right. Because you can feel it here, right? You can feel it.
When you know something is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like when you don't, it's for everything like this in life.
Yeah.
Like if you have a second option, you're most likely to end up doing this second option. If you have only one goal,
Exactly.
you will reach that goal. So if you have a dream, whatever it is,
Yeah.
if you want to be a doctor or if you
Right.
want to be an artist or anything, like if you set a goal, don't even set a B plan because you're gonna end up doing this B plan. But if in your brain
Exactly, yeah.
that's the only option and you see only this,
Yeah.
that's how you're gonna reach it because that's the only way.
Exactly.
If you have two ways, your subconscious is gonna take the easiest way.
Wait, what? Guys, so you're talking about subconscious mind because in my content I also talk a lot about subconscious
Oh, okay.
mindset. So talking about the pretend, right? We also called acts as if to manifest anything into reality
You're right.
faster. So
Yeah.
we act as if we already have your desire.
Yes.
So what did, like, the thing that you did, you pretend you didn't get the invitation, but you pretend I knew it, right?
I knew I was gonna
Right.
go there.
That's one of the
It's the same you know what? When I have an audition,
okay.
I know when I'm gonna get the part, and I
Yeah.
know when I'm not gonna get the part. And I'm trying to stop knowing that I'm not gonna get it, so I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So deep down, every part that I got, I knew it before.
Because sometimes you have that negative belief, but you switch into no, I can do it, right?
Yeah.
Like you switch.
You have to fight your.
Right, yeah, yeah.
have to fight your,
the
negative thought.
belief, yeah. Okay, talking about negative thought, how you handle the negative or like anxiety, overthinking in your head, because you don't want to, how to say, you don't want to manifest into reality that the negative thing in your head. How you switch, how you handle, or maybe
I think it's also faith
faith.
in whether you're religious or not, or you believe in universe
Yeah.
or God or anything.
Yeah.
I think if you have faith that I personally believe I came into this life,
Yeah.
into this planet to achieve something and to accomplish something.
Exactly.
I believe I'm not here to just
Do nothing.
and die.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then why would be the point? Why would
Exactly.
I believe we all come with a goal and something to achieve, but most of us, maybe 99% of us, just forget about it
Exactly.
or don't believe in it.
Exactly.
Because people around you, whether it's your family or your friends or your enemies, they will make you believe that just the fact, okay, that's something I always think about.
Yeah.
When I say dream, a dream is something that doesn't exist, right?
Okay.
So it's not even a dream. You have to turn your dream into goals.
Exactly.
Because your subconscious, because you talk about a lot
Yeah.
about that, if you set a goal and you call it a dream is not real. So deep down, you're gonna believe it's not real, and you cannot achieve something that is not real.
Yeah.
So it has to be a goal.
Yeah.
Nothing is a dream. Actually, everything is possible. If someone on the planet did it, it means that someone did it. So anyone
Yeah,
can
yeah,
do
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
True.
You can start from nothing and become whoever you want to become. It's just up to you and up to what you believe. And so to come back to faith, if deep down, like if you believe, if you know that something
Gonna happen?
gonna happen and is meant to
Yeah.
happen to you,
Right.
it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay. But the problem is when people know that it's gonna be happen, but it's not happening, they feel sad and they say, it's all bullshit. So I'm not gonna do this anyway. I don't know, maybe God had me, Allah had me, you know. He didn't listen to my pray. Sometimes they try, my followers, they try to, you know, like pray and they do positive affirmations, but it's not happening because it's not meant to be, right? But sometimes people are still learning. They hate, you know, like, why my life is just like this? What happened, God? You know? And
Yeah, but
what do you think?
this is a bad way of thinking. That's part of the bad way of thinking.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, oh, why this? Okay, I have a story to tell.
Yeah.
I fell from a cliff. You can Google my name.
I
fell
think I
from a
knew it.
cliff.
Yeah,
Okay, I fell from a cliff,
What
30
happened now?
meters.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
good, alhamdulillah. I still have a screw in my back.
Okay.
So I fell from 30 meters. I broke my spine. I
Okay.
could have been paralyzed.
Yeah.
And thank God I can still work. I can still work out. I can still do anything.
Yeah.
The thing is that when that happened to me, I remember when I was with a broken spine, I didn't even know that my spine was broken yet.
Okay.
When I was in this jungle in Thailand with a broken back, all alone, and I was looking around me.
You alone?
I was alone at that moment.
Oh my God.
Until they found me. I was looking around and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. I remember having this thought that seeing the nature and hearing the water, because it was next to waterfall, and everything, I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. And I remember being positive even though I fell and broke my back and I was alone in the nature. I had this moment of
gratitude?
Literally, I was grateful because I was like, I know this happened for a reason. So if your life is a
flat
timeline, for example, a timeline, at this point is today, right? You cannot see tomorrow. You can remember the past, but the past is gone, so you cannot you don't have to focus on the past. But if you could zoom out and see what's going to happen in the future, maybe you will understand why this happened today. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this happened, 2022. I had everything. I started Netflix show. I became an actor. I met a lot of people. I did a commercial with David Beckham.
Wow.
I was invited to the Cannes Film Festival. I went to the like a lot of stuff. Marrakesh. I was invited to the final of the World Cup. I met a lot of people.
Okay.
I was in the same parties with like Johnny Depp, Jackie Chan, like very people on top of the world.
Yeah.
It's like 2022. God gave me everything. I did dubbing. The first movie I dubbed was a Steven Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
So it's like in 1 year everything happened. 2022. It's like God gave me everything.
Okay.
Like everything was happening after one another. You know.
Yeah.
And 2023 starts. I go to Thailand, and on January 12, 2023, I fell from a cliff. I broke my back, and I don't have anything.
Sure.
My bank account can be full. I can have met all these people and have been to all these parties with these people.
Yeah.
I have nothing. I'm in a bed. I rely on nurses that I need to push on a button for them to change me, and I cannot pee, I cannot take a shower, I cannot do anything.
Yeah.
So that's also a reminder that God gave me, that I can give you everything, but you can lose everything literally in 1 second I slept and that's it.
Yeah.
I could have been dead.
Right.
I could have been paralyzed. Thank God I'm still here. So I believe I still have a lot of things to achieve. But anyway, I was saying that, so whatever happens to you, just if you have faith, it's all about perception.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's the way you see it. If you see it as a bad thing, oh my God, and you complain, as you just said, you say, oh my God, why this happened to me,
Right.
Then you are in a negative
loop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And your subconscious is going to be like, yeah, but this always happens to me. It's always bad.
It's always happened.
But if you see it as, I mean, it happened. What can you do? You cannot change the past, right?
Right.
So when I was in this cliff with my broken back, I wasn't like, why did I fall? Or when I was at the hospital, I wasn't like, why did I fall? All I was thinking about is like, okay, I used to walk, now I need to walk again. If I walked, I can walk again. I cannot be sitting in the bed, not doing anything. I remember I couldn't walk, I couldn't even sit. And one day the surgeon came and she said, like, you need to at least sit, because you know, all the liquids in your body, you cannot just be sleeping.
Yeah.
And I remember trying to sit and fainting of pain. Like my face would turn white and I would faint. At that moment, my friends were there. I didn't tell my mom because I didn't want to scare her.
Yeah.
But and it was the right thing, because I know my mom would have been crying and sad next to me, and all I needed at this moment was positivity.
Yeah.
So all of my friends, they came, they made me laugh, like we had fun, right?
Yeah.
But that day I couldn't sit, and then we tried the next day and the next day and the next day. I couldn't. So what they did, they brought a bed next to me and they slipped me on the bed.
Okay.
They attached my ankles and hips and like my body, and it was like an electrical bed. So I'm lying on the bed and they do it like this.
Like this.
Okay. So at some point I was always fainting. They put me back in the bed and they're like, okay, this is really bad. Your situation is not improving. And my twin brother, so I have a twin brother.
Okay.
The good thing that he did, when the surgeon and nurses left and my friend left, he came to me and he said, bro, I saw someone downstairs, he has the same thing as you and he's walking. Like they put something on him and I saw him walking. And then he leaves the room. And so I'm in the bed and I'm thinking, I'm like, I do paragliding, I do motorcycle, I do skydiving, like, I do crazy stuff. Everything I'm doing, and now I'm in a bed, and I'm like, if this guy did it, I can do it.
Yeah.
And that changed. That's how I became positive again, and I was like, if he can do it, I can do it.
He inspired you.
Yeah. And
what happened?
1 hour later, after I'm throwing up and they're telling me that my situation is bad, I push on the button, the nurses come, and I'm like, I wanna sit. And they're like, oh, you should try tomorrow. No. I'm like, no, I wanna sit. Actually, I'm gonna sit. So just call the surgeon, but I'm gonna sit. And they're like, okay, we're calling the surgeon. The surgeon come again, and she's like, are you sure? Then my friends come back, and they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I want to sit. So I try and sit again, and then I sit, I breathe, I focus, and I'm like, I can do it. If you can do it, I can do it.
Okay.
So I'm sitting on the bed, and then I'm like, please, can you bring me a chair, like a wheelchair? And everyone's like, what? No. I didn't move.
Impossible.
Yeah, I didn't move from my room for 8 days.
Yeah.
They bring me the wheelchair, and we go out, and I'm looking at the trees, and I'm looking at the nature, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And I see a tree with a fruit, and I remember standing up. There is photo I can share with you, or videos if you want. Standing up and touching the tree, and that's it, khalas. That's how I started to walk again. And from that day I walked. So the same day I threw up on myself. I was like, oh, this is so bad, my situation is bad. And like few hours later I'm walking.
Okay.
And then my brother tells me, he says, hey bro, I have something to tell you. This guy doesn't exist, I never met him. But he knew that if he told me that he saw someone doing it, he knew that I was gonna do it. Because my ego was like, no, if someone can do it, I can do it.
Oh.
And so day number 8, I started walking again.
Interesting.
Just to tell you that everything is in the mind. So my mindset was kind of down because I was sad, because I couldn't even sit, right? Yeah. And as soon as I was like, I convinced myself that, oh, if someone do it, it's easy. Actually, I can do it.
Yeah.
That's how I did it.
Did you read the book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I will give it to you.
Thank you. I will read it.
Okay, you mentioned that the doctor and the nurse said it's impossible for you to walking or do something, right? But your mind believe it, you're gonna do it.
They just told me it's better you try tomorrow. But I convinced myself that I could do it. I knew it. Like when my brother told me that, and at that time I was alone in my room, and it's like I saw my whole life, like everything I was doing was like, there is no way I'm sitting in this bed and I cannot even sit. Like there is no way. Even though like breaking a spine is I had a very heavy surgery, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I need to walk again.
That reminds me of the movie The Secret. Did you watch or not yet? The Secret.
Actually, I remember my older sister.
On Netflix.
I didn't watch it on Netflix. I watched it when I was very young. I was maybe
there is a
13, 14. Also, yeah, there is a book. But my older sister, she gave me that movie when I was like 13, 14.
Because from the movie, there is like a similar situation like you, but it's like a pilot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The doctor said you're not gonna make it. You will never walk.
Is it Joe Dispenza?
No. Wait. Different, but it's similar like Joe Dispenza, but it's different stories. Yeah. And the doctor said you will never walk. La 1, 2, 3. And the pilot set it in his mind like. He visualized, no, I can meet my family and I can do this 1, 2, 3 in his head, like every day. He put it every morning, right? And then, oh my God, it's just like you, happened just like you. He said, doctor, can you help me? I want to try walking now. No, it's impossible. No, I want to try it now. And then it happened, you know, he can walk. Oh my God, you need to watch the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's based on the true story.
I watched it when I was, if it's The Secret, I watched it when I was 13, but I forgot about it.
Okay.
But this reminds me of something. About becoming an actor.
Yeah.
I never studied acting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I still want
to. And how did you learn all of this? The acting and the self-improvement, the power of your mindset. Did you read book or?
I sometimes read book, but I believe traveling and meeting people is the best school ever.
You listening podcast or not?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
What taught me the most in life is just traveling and meeting people. I'm fascinated by people. I'm fascinated by differences, by cultures, by everything. Like when I travel, I'm a very curious person.
Talking about stay in the country, because so many people at home, they're afraid to go somewhere. They're afraid to do something and to take a risk, right? They stay at home. I don't want to go outside of the world because I don't have money. I don't know if I can survive, you know? How you handle, like what is your message to those people?
Okay, so as I told you, I grew up in a household that didn't have a lot of money, right? But my dream was to travel, but it never came to my mind. I was 18. I remember my mom was very, I grew up in a bad area, so my mom always was scared for us, and she always told me, no, you're underage, you're under 18, you're under my responsibility, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot go there, you cannot. And I was craving of traveling, even though I had no money. But because of where I grew up, I always wanted to leave this place.
Yeah.
For me, it has no, like, for me, I was like, what am I doing here? Like, people are just drinking and stealing and drug dealers and stuff. Yeah, that's where I grew up. So I was like, I couldn't
That's
wait.
Why you look like a mafia.
Yeah, maybe I do. But I
Maybe
never.
you did that in the past.
I never did
Oh,
anything.
no, okay.
Actually, I never. Alhamdulillah, I didn't do anything like
Okay.
this. Never.
MashaAllah.
Look, I just drink water all the time. I don't even drink soda. And so she was always, no, you cannot, you cannot. As soon as I turned 18, I took my independence. I was like, I remember the first time I was gonna travel outside the country, and she said, no, it's dangerous. And I was like, Mom, you always told me when like when I turn 18, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like that's it. I'm responsible of myself. And she was like, okay, just go. Like she didn't want, but then she got used to it.
Yeah.
And that's how I took my own independence. Even though I grew up in a family that, like literally, I'm the first one of the family who did that.
Okay.
I have
Where is your brother?
My twin brother.
Yeah.
He's in Thailand right now.
Okay.
So I was gonna say something.
You are the first person in the family.
Yeah, to travel. And yeah, because you were talking about people being scared and
at home.
not having money and stuff.
Yeah.
Then you just do stuff because you don't care. Like, what are you gonna lose?
Yeah.
And I believe that you don't ever lose anything. Like, if you fail, it's just a lesson. Then it's fine. You just move on. You're like, oh, I failed in this. It's fine. Let's just try something else.
But the thing is, not people can think this is the lesson. They think this is like disaster, like my life full of problem. Why God is not nice to me, you know, something like that. So it's quite hard.
You know what's the thing I fear the most in life?
Yeah.
Literally one of the things I fear the most in life, besides disappointing my mom and stuff, but it's to reach an age that I'm gonna be, what have I done? Or what have I not done? Like, why didn't I do that? Why was I so stupid? Why didn't I go there when I had the occasion, when I was healthy, when I was young? And also something that works for me and worked for me and still works a lot, that helps me and probably helps my subconscious, sorry. So 2022, as I told you, I did a lot of stuff, right? Before I didn't do anything, I didn't take any classes, I didn't do any job. And I remember creating on my computer a vision board. What did I put on the vision board? If I find it, I can send it and you can put it, okay?
I will put
I
it
just
here.
put my name simply, Issam Messaoudi,
Yeah.
and I put photos.
Okay.
Not even of me. I remember putting photo of Netflix, of Marvel,
Okay.
of HBO. All the Amazon Prime Video.
Okay, keep talking.
Stuff like
I
that.
will show you my vision board. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But
But I just
why
put-
you suddenly thinking about that?
No, because I was looking at the platforms, streaming platforms, and I was like, there is a square missing, and to make it like squared, I'm just gonna put HBO, right?
Yeah.
That year in 2022,
Yeah.
every single thing
Came through.
happened. I put Warner Bros. I signed with Warner Bros. I was called to do something in the latest Spider-Man, a voice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was not very precise,
Yeah.
but everything happened. The vision board, every single brand that I put, which is a streaming platform or Warner Bros and stuff, everything happened in that year 2022.
Can you give the people watching at home the message, like very important message, how to take action, how to do the first step if they don't have money?
I think giving a deadline also is important, because if you just throw it like this, you don't know when it's gonna happen. You're like, oh, maybe it's gonna happen. It can take 10 years, but like, if you give deadlines, even your subconscious is gonna be like, oh, I need to reach this goal.
Yeah, right.
It's probably gonna take more, but you're gonna reach it. Take actions, and your subconscious is gonna
help you
reach that goal.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Isam, for sharing. Guys, if you like this video, if you want me to make another video with Isam, just comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe this channel, okay?
Terima kasih. I love Indonesia. I love Indonesian people. I love Indonesian culture. God bless you all. I love this country.
Bye bye. See you.
Thank you.